From the crappy basement headquarters of AWS Studios, this is the Almost Weekly Show with Bitsy Manitow.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us on the Almost Weekly Show. WikiLeaks, we've got all the government dirt. A big brassy battle between dueling newspapers at Purdue. Joey shares commentary about alcohol, education, and Tony is in the field. President Obama decided to give in to Republicans and extend tax cuts that were put in place during the Bush era. My millionaire uncle is excited that he'll be keeping hundreds of thousands of dollars in his pocket. And I'm feeling pretty awesome about my extra 20 bucks. NYU professor Wafa Bagal is planning on installing a camera in the back of his head. The camera will take and transmit pictures every minute for a year. The implant is meant to be an artistic experiment, but will probably also serve to document his failed attempts at dating. This week, after catching up on some reading, I turned around a corner and stumbled upon a quietly spoken conversation. Apparently, the Purdue Review, which is a conservative campus newspaper, was overheard calling the Purdue Exponent fat in the bathroom. It said that it would never just let itself go in such a way. However, the Purdue Exponent replied that the Review was just jealous there are more chubby chasers on campus, and no one wants to touch the skinny pages of propaganda anyway. But if you ask homeless Steve from Chauncey Hill, he believes that they are equally as important, as he'll light either one on fire for warmth. In the fall of 2011, Purdue University will begin implementing an alcohol education program titled Alcohol Edu. For short, we'll call it Alcohol Ed. Our senior alcohol advisor, Joey Beard, is in the studio to offer commentary on this initiative. So, Joey, what is your reaction to all of this?
Bitsy, I love this idea. I've been educating our new undergraduates and transfers about alcohol for years. It's about time the university pitched in for the keg.
So, how exactly does this program work?
Alcohol Ed has two parts. The first is larger than the second, but they're really meant to be taken together.
That looks like an Irish car bomb to me.
Bitsy, can we just be serious here for a minute? I mean, geez, not everything's about drinking.
So, what kinds of things will students learn?
Well, students in this course must first chug facts about binge drinking, and then shotgun a section on alcohol safety.
Joey?
Yeah?
You're sure making a lot of drinking metaphors in your report.
Bitsy, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a professional journalist. A keg stand of information.
A keg stand of information?
Yeah, my expertise is 140 proof. I'm a veritable Jaeger maestro.
Stop. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, Bitsy. Alcohol Ed is really very important, and all college students should have a general knowledge of alcohol, you know, the consequences of drinking, and have strategies for dealing with high-risk alcohol-related situations. That was well said, Joey. Thanks. You gonna come over later so we can shotgun some Four Loko?
Probably. Joey, everyone.
Next Thursday, everyone.
Let's move from Joey to Tony, who is currently working on some investigative reporting. Tony, are you there?
Hey, Bitsy. Give me a second. I just had to do some running.
Tony, running from where?
The United Nations building, Bitsy. I'm here reporting on the recent WikiLeaks scandal, and I managed to sneak in to get some copies of the cable releases. And boy, have I got some juicy news.
Tony, how did you manage to sneak into the United Nations building? There's got to be a lot of security.
Well, Bitsy, it turns out if you throw on a suit, steal your grandpa's hearing aid, and walk with a purpose while talking into your wrist, you can pass as a Secret Service agent and get into, well, just about anywhere.
Well, Tony, tell us what you found out.
Well, Bitsy, these documents are causing a lot of ruckus around the world. Many leaders are, for lack of a better word, totally pissed at WikiLeaks creator Julian Assange, because his leaking of the cables completely ruined the surprise party they were planning for Vladimir Putin. The releases of the cable is said to have happened after Assange heard of the party and realized he wasn't invited. Other cables revealed the dialogue of private phone calls between world leaders. The French president was recorded talking to one Arab leader and said, "Oh my God, did you see the Secretary of State today? I totally want to show her my baguette." Also, President Obama was caught speaking to former President George Bush saying, "I got all these crackers fooled, yo. They think I'm some slime that ain't got no guns." To which Bush replied, "That is an exemplary observation, my friend. I'm honored to be in your presence."
Tony, I'm not really sure I can believe these claims.
Oh, you will, Bitsy. I found a picture of you in your file with President Bill Clinton. I'm texting it to you right now.
Tony, I will dropkick you into the stratosphere if you ever share this. Though I do look less chubby than Monica.
Bitsy, these documents are awesome. I can't wait to get back in town and share more with you. But before I go, check out these pics from the UN Christmas party last year. Oh snap. Gotta run, Bitsy. I'll see you back in town.
Thanks, Tony. And everyone at home, remember, next week is our last show of the semester, and we are going to have a huge, huge, huge party for Tony on Thursday. That's next Thursday. So make sure to check our Facebook page. We'll let you know where we're at when we're there, so you can come by and maybe give him a little something special. Anyway, that's it for this week. We'll be back next Friday. I'm Bitsy Matatal, and that's it.